What's up, blue chips? Oh, I just realized I hit the wrong full screen. All good. Today, Thursday, January 2nd. It's never too late to pursue your passion, but you already know that deep down. Let's get to it. All right, so give me a second here. I'm going to actually switch over to the one without noise. See if, there we go. What happened here? Looks like gotta adjust this a little bit. I thought I had already did this, but I apparently did it on the wrong setup. No, it's not even letting me adjust it. What's going on? Move this guy up here. How's it? It's not even letting me adjust this. Let's try. Let's go back to. I don't know what happened here. I don't know which one I actually set up. So this is a little confusing to me. So now you guys are going through some trial and error here with me for a second. I guess we'll just stick with this one. I thought I had it to where yeah, I guess it's this one. All right. I guess we'll just stick with this for now. I just thought I had it so you could see it better. Like it would stream it to the video better, or to the stream better. Like it's not even letting me adjust it. There we go. All right, I guess we'll stick with this for now. See if we can just center it real quick. Really not much going on anyway, so nothing too much to worry about. Hopefully everybody had a good New Year. I myself had a very busy holiday season. For anyone wondering where that quote came from, it's going to be our new little thing that we do every day. So, little calendar that I have set up, something to look at every day, some inspirational quotes. Can kind of pass them on to you guys so we can make 2020, that's crazy, 2020. Make it a good solid year. Start off a new decade in the right direction. We actually were working on Jay Towers, what's going on? Welton, good morning, sir. Bish, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm really not focusing on anything this morning. I kind of went through this morning around 7:30 and was looking at some stuff, and I didn't really see anything that I liked. I actually was working on a hotkey. You'll see here, SAVA and SES. I would never play these most likely for real, but I was just testing out a new hotkey on the demo account. Didn't quite get it figured out. We'll work on it a little bit later. It's something that I'm working on to see if we can maybe start getting some long plays, some very set risk type long plays. But for right now, it's a no-go. We might actually test it out a little bit on paper. Actually meant to speak to DOS. I'll talk to them a little bit earlier, see if they can help me out with the hotkey. I'm trying to figure out how to, when I enter a position, I want it to, hold on. Excuse me. I'm looking to enter a position, and at the same time, I want to enter a range order that is basically a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, but I want it to be a percentage of the current price of the stock. So like the SPY is at 323.66 right now. So if I hit the button and my average was 323.66, I would want it to set a stop at 1% below the current price, and then take profit at 3% above my average price. So I'm having difficulty trying to figure that out. Day one with the scanner. Very well done, Mr. J Towers. Let's get it today, huh? Let's get it. If you have any questions about it, let me know. Hey, no climbing up the slide, mister. Slides are for going down, not going up. Go around. Go down the slide. You don't go up the slide. Yeah, you can't slide up. Brad, I missed your enthusiasm. Appreciate that. But yeah, Jay Towers, if you have any questions, just let me know. I have mine up on the other screen. It's kind of annoying that I can't show them anymore. I mean, I could figure out a way, but with my current video cards set up the way that they are, I mean, this is my screen right here. This is how I have everything set up. But when I hooked up my virtual reality, which I use fairly often, so I'm not going to change anything, I had to take one of my monitors. I wonder if I could just switch like this monitor up here for that monitor, and then I could, why don't I just do that? I'm an idiot. Okay, so maybe now that I thought about that, we'll do it. Okay, the bell has rung. Let's give us the old ding, 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 and let's get to it. So just watching the scanners here, seeing if we want to get any kind of a move. I've also adjusted my strategy just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Where when I go to enter a position, I'm simply going to look at my chart that you guys just saw. So I'm going to look at the total move. I'm going to determine what my share size should be for my max loss. And then that first position, I'm going to cut it in half and then double. So instead of a 1-1-2, I'm basically going to be doing like a 0.5-1-2. So I'm kind of cutting the risk a little bit, but it's also, it's just more of just a test to see if when I do get those two adds, getting my average up higher, if it will benefit me in the long run. Because I've noticed a lot of times I'm a little, not scared. I mean, I guess it is a little bit of being scared as far as just hitting that third ad. And I think this will help because it takes a little bit of the risk off, and I'll have a much better average as well. So that is the theory behind it. I totally meant to grab this real quick. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Yeah, it's a good idea, Mr. J Towers. I always recommend doing that anyways. What is it? Ruby? I don't want to miss anything here. Not too much going on there. A little light on the volume. Watching HUYA here. Float's good. I wanted to see a little bit more of an extension because looking at the daily, this has some room to run, especially up to at least 1930. some decent resistance right there. So if we can get this push, if we can get a push through 19, we'll look to enter this. So if we do get the push through 19, 1840, so it'd be 60 cents. So it'd be in between 100 and 200 shares according to our risk. So let's start with, since we said we're going to cut it in half, we'll start with 75. See if we can't get that push up to 19. Hopefully all in the same move. See if we can get a quick pop through 19. Billy is also looking pretty good. What's the, this is a lower, oh no, this is actually a bigger float. What's the move here? 50 cents. And kind of about the same thing. A little spready on both of these. Did this actually get through 20? No, it didn't get through 20. QEA is not quite getting where we want it. I was actually getting ready to put our order right below 19. Now we might just get and cancel this order for now. I'd like to see Billy get through 20. And just seeing where there's some power to get up here towards 21, where the real resistance is, we might wait until there. Or we might lower our share size because of that, knowing that we might get all the way up there. Let's see if we can get this pop through 20. There we go. See if we can get a little bit of a push. There we go. All right, we're going to start BILI right as it decides to do that. It's kind of funny. We'll look to add, and HUYA is actually making a run here. I'm going to cancel HUYA just for the time being here. We'll see if it wants to run up towards that 1930 area. You want the bucket? Yeah, play with it. Of course you are doing that right as... I know, bud, I know. What have we got? 11, 20, 11. Couldn't have waited a split second more. That would have been nice. I was kind of waiting for this to happen, and it kind of died there. Here we go. All right, we're going to get an ad there at 55. That was for 100, so it brought our average to 2040. Huya is actually starting to do what we wanted it to do. We're actually going to probably take a position here. And we're going to start that. And we're actually just going to make this a right or right out type play. We're going to put a stop at that 1930 area. And we're going to try to pay attention here to BILI. 2040. There we go. Looking to get under 19 on HUYA. I'd love to get under 40 here. Started this way early, so not too happy about it. Handle. There you go. And put all the balls back in. Well, that sucks on HUYA. That was a quick stop out there. Probably gonna be one that we regret, but looks like we might actually get stopped out here as well. 64 would kind of be our stop out here if it wants to try to go high a day. Well, that would kind of suck. Oh, there it is. And we didn't... Did we get stopped? Okay, wait. It just blew right through us. Shit. Alright. Just gonna suck it up, and that's some slippage for you. Just blew right through our order. Alright, so not a very good start. It was definitely, I'm not mad at this trade. Just looking at the daily, stuck to the plan there. Billy, we just started way too early. I mean, we would have got stopped out on Billy anyway. Probably should have looked to cut some of that when we had the opportunity, but we really were looking for the actual breakdown. Trying not to be afraid to lose. Taking profits too early has always been a problem of mine, so... If Billy can get a push up there towards 21, we'd look to get back in here. We'd want to see it all in the same move, though. And it's saying F you as usual. Oh, got bought right back up. So our high is at 2084. I'm not gonna mess with Huya again. I don't know. That thing's just moving weird. Not a huge fan of it. Looking for like a right or right out type here on Billy. I should have hit it there. That would have been my right or right out type situation. And got bought right back up. Yikes. All right. Interesting morning so far. Yeah, crap. I'd be chasing it at this point. Oh, that's what I didn't want to see. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Not exactly the start I was looking for. I honestly, I guess I was just mad that I had lost. I should have jumped back in there when it was at 60. I had a good risk to reward there for the right out situation. Would have been looking for this big move down, and I was only risking 20 cents. Little frustrating. STNE, the volume's just not talking to me. I really wish he would move that. Thank you. Alright. Let's see, that thing is just not moving at all. And there goes HUI. Man, we got all kind of faked out this morning, didn't we? All kind of FUs. Those are some horrible, horrible charts to look at. Ouch. Oh, both of these kind of suck to look at, huh? I mean, I'm not going to trade Billy at this point, but I have nothing to really replace it. STNE, I'd like to see this break through 42. Pretty key breakout spot here on the daily. Like, not even mad at how we played those. Like, we stuck to the plan on both of them, but it's so frustrating to watch it do what it did. I mean, again, we were looking for this 1930 area to kind of hold its resistance due to the daily, so we jumped in when it felt like the top, which we were right temporarily, but we didn't get that drop like it's having now that we were looking for. That's what we were looking for to take profits. And on BILI, on Billy, it was the same kind of scenario. We were looking for the move down. This obviously was extended when we jumped in, and it kind of took off on us, and we got a good add. It got right down to our average here at 2040, but we were looking for the continued move down, and I guess that was kind of my fault for getting a little bit greedy. But, I mean, we see the charts all the time where when you get this big move down, kind of, might get a little bit of a pushback up and then you pop back down. But we put our stop in just in case. But, I mean, it blew through our stop. You saw we had an order in there, and it just didn't get filled. It went right through it. So we ended up having to cover once it kind of settled down there for a second. And it ended up being the top. It went a little bit higher, but... And then we finally got the drop. But now it's looking like it wants to come back up again. Very, very frustrating, to say the least. Kind of looking at STNE here. We're going to just start this. This is going to be kind of a right or right out as well. Did I start with 200? Fuck. I don't know how 200 got in there. We're going to reduce this if we can. Right, we're going to take the whole thing if it gets through 42. It was supposed to be 100. Hold on, bub. And, of course, we got a bad fill. All right, we're going to take half there just in case it pops and doesn't fill us for a loss. Man, this is not a good morning for me. So this is, I went to set the stop and realized it was at, kiddo. How did you even do that? It got real spready real quick there. I don't understand how he got this car in here. I can't get it out. There we go. Don't put cars in there, silly. It's for the balls, not the cars. And this spread is horrible. Look at Billy, right back up there. This isn't looking good either. Hopefully we actually get our fill if it goes through. Which it's obviously looking like it wants to. There it goes. And look, we didn't get filled again. This is crap. And it's going to fill us hopefully down here. Now watch, it's going to fill us on the way back down. Candies. I don't really know what to think right now. And look at it. You've got to be kidding me. All right. This is just a mess. All right, let's focus here on Billy again, watching it through 21. Yeah. Not jumping into this. We're going to wait for 21. Not going to let the FOMO bite me. Let's get away from this piece of crap. What is the float on this? Float on PDD. It's a huge float. There we go through 21. I'm going to start Billy there, 21.15. Playing this off this daily marker here. For some reason, it won't let me click it, so we'll draw a line. It's 21.50. I wanted it to get up there, the 45. Dang it. Come on. All right, we're going to add there. 21.32. Some big orders coming in there. That's not good. What did that put our, why did our average go 225. That doesn't make sense. So, oh, I started with 75. What did I add? Oh yeah, because I said I was trying a new strategy. I didn't mean to do it on this one, but I did it. Maybe we'll look to come out half here if we can get the quick drop. What was our add there? 41. I mean, if this wants to get through 50, we'd probably be looking to just cover out. There we go. Get us a nice little wash. There we go. All right, we'll take 100 of the 225 off there. Should have held on to it a little bit more. I was just reducing the risk there because I didn't quite mean to get into it the way that I did. Man, this thing is relentless. Jeez. And put a stop in here at high day. I'm really trying to let this go. We're at that key resistance area on the daily. Really looking for that to hold. If it wants to go through that, I don't want to be any part of it. But I'm going to try to hold on to this as much as I can. So we can get that move back down towards 21. Like 21 even, Mr. Montage, not Mr. Market Maker, not 2121. Keeps getting to 2121. Go let the dogs in. Hopefully this will make a move down. The daddy's gonna get you soon, bud. I can smell you. This thing's fighting, that's for sure. I mean, this is kind of looking like a descending triangle right here, so hoping for the best. Got our risk set in place here, so not a big deal either way. Put an order here at 2103 just in case we do get that flush for 75, and then we'll try to hold the other 50, see what it wants to do. Applesauce? Apple? Apple? Apple. You want more? You have one in the fridge, bud. Seen this chart 100 times in the past. All signs point to some sort of flush here, but obviously we never know what it's actually going to do. There we go. Let's see if we can get through 20 again. Help. Help. Silly boy. Bar right back up. It fights to get down and just flies right back up. It's never fun. I hope this is kind of like sloppy seconds. Just going to leave it there above 50. If it wants to get through 50, then oh well. Just going to be that kind of day. There, it's trying. And there it goes. And we did not get stopped out yet again. Gotta be kidding me. I canceled the orders this time, so it can't do what it did to us on STNE, but we're looking to get out of this. Yeah. We're just going to take it there, close enough to where we should have gotten stopped out. I mean, I don't know what to do with our orders not getting filled. I mean, we have the stops in. It even shows that it gets triggered. And it's just not filling. And it's cost us some slippage on everything. So, yeah, not a good start, guys. Not a good start to the year. Have to fight some adversity on this one. Not a huge fan of BILI here because now we're at the all-time highs. I'd want to see it get really extended away from this. But just no real pullbacks on these. I mean, just kind of consolidate, and that's that. I mean, obviously could have took my whole position here for a small green, but that's not what we were after. You know, we're looking for the bigger move. So we didn't look at P&L, not once. So this, you guys are going to see this for the first time with me. We just played the chart on every single one of our trades, right? So we had BILI. We had the two trades here, both losers, right? I'm happy with the charts there, right? We played the chart. STNE, we made the mistake on the entry. Reduced half because that's what all we wanted was 100. We started with 200 by accident, and we ended up getting stopped out for the remainder there. That was kind of a right or right out trade. So not mad at that chart. As you can see, it's actually higher now. And what was the other one? HUYA. This was, we got in and it broke high a day, and another one where we got slippage. So we were right there as well. It continued, and it's actually going higher now as well. So all very just frustrating trades. I mean, granted, if we would have missed this one and got in on this extension, it would have worked. You know, just it's a very unfortunate morning, but the charts look good. So hopefully we went off of our risk tolerance the correct way, and we are well within where we're okay. And look at BILI just getting slaughtered right now. It's holding that 50 area though. All right, let's take a look. Ouch. So it is right where we would be happy, 100 bucks, right? That's where we want our max loss to be. But so, you know, I can't be disappointed. 3 losses and we're only at 100 bucks. I can't be disappointed with that. I really can't. So, especially with the mistakes. I mean, obviously we had 13 tickets, so after commissions it's going to be a little bit worse. But I'm actually pretty happy with only being down 100 bucks. So, I can't complain. I really can't. I mean, look, if you looked at my charts, I mean, you could think it's way worse. So the fact that I got into the positions with proper sizing, et cetera, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm not messing with Billy anymore. This thing's got me twice. And now it's starting to look like a grinder, right? Never comes down to VWAP, grinds higher. Never comes down to VWAP, grinds higher. So we're not going to mess with that, especially because now it's at all-time highs, or flirting with the all-time highs. So we're going to just kind of let that be. Although every time it's made a big move up like that, it finished the day pretty down. It's kind of hard to look at. What you need? Can you go throw that? Can you throw it away? What? Do you want more? Is that what you want? You want more applesauce? Apple? Apple. That's a good apple, bud. Of course. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, Bish, that's all we can do, man. It sucks, it really does, but that's all we can do. What's up, Mr. Gifford? I'm actually probably getting ready to get out of here. Just kind of looking at stuff. I thought my son had pooped, but he actually had just farted. It sure smelled like poop, but I checked, there was nothing there. But when we get days like this, you just got to move on, right? You just got to... It's hard because I didn't break any rules. I played the charts. I'm not mad at how I played them. You know, I stuck to my risk, and just nothing worked today. Nothing. So you would think usually if you just play one stock and it doesn't work, you know, it's no big deal. It happens. But playing four, you would expect one of the four to kind of do what you want it to do. And it just sucks because it looks like every time I got out of the damn trade is when it decided to finally... just a bit frustrating. Hey, kiddo, what are you doing? And there goes BILI to really kind of stick the knife in and turn it. Just copying all my stuff over here so I can put them in my journal. I guess I'll do that real quick before I get out of here. It's going to actually put me back below zero overall. Talk about a mental FU. What's the other one? STNE. This thing just kind of chilling here. Up. Daddy's gonna do it here. I'll turn this on, but let me mute it for a second, so I don't get any copyright crap. All right, pull this up. Oh boy, hopefully it doesn't try to put the... oh, they're not even in there. Okay, good. Let's say those demo trades. First trading day of the year. Reddo. Fun times. Fun times. Trade. Should be 3. Yep. Ugh. Last 4. I think that might be one of the longest losing streaks I've ever had. Ouchie. Dun, 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 dun. Actually gonna, I know this was all one order, but I'm just gonna put it in as if it wasn't. Just, I wonder if I clicked it twice at the same time. I thought, because I could have swore I hit 100, but. All right. So not a good start to the year, guys. A little frustrating. But definitely gonna probably call it. Not looking to force anything. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's part of the game, right? I mean, it is what it is. Just one of them days where nothing worked. But I'm going to get out of here as I sit here and watch BILI do its thing, kind of annoyingly. Is what it is. We're going to move on. So appreciate you guys being here. And yes, we will be here tomorrow morning, as well as we are going to have the Friday night live stream tomorrow night. So I will, I'll catch you guys then. Peace.